All right, would you buy embalming instruments if they were used on a famous person like, I don't know, Elvis Presley? So the embalming instruments used in some of the autopsy and embalming of Elvis Presley were up for auction back in 2010. According to theguardian.com, rubber gloves, forceps, and aneurysm hooks, all which had postmortem contact with the singer, were among the items that came under the hammer or were to come under the hammer, which is probably one of the grisliest sales in rock and roll history. According to a spokeswoman for Leslie Hinman Auctioneers, a senior embalmer at the Memphis funeral home set the tools aside after Presley's 1977 funeral, waiting decades before deciding to sell to the highest bidder. The mortician who prepared the body retained toe tag, instruments, along with the preparation room case report, the case sheet, dry cleaning tags, the hanger to the singer's suit and tie, and the coffin shipping invoice marked Elvis Presley. I mean, a glimpse of Elvis's hair have sold for over $18,000. Would you pay that for someone's hair even? Michael Lawler wrote in the commercial appeal, Michelle said, embalmers worked through the night of August 16, 1977 to prepare Elvis's body for a viewing. Preparing the body involved embalming, dressing, applying makeup, and dyeing his hair. Can you imagine getting a phone call and saying, hey, we need you to come in and embalm Elvis? I feel like I would think it was a fake call. There was also lip brushes, a comb, eyeliner, rubber gloves, and things all included in this sale. So what happened though later is the Memphis Funeral Home, which was owned by SCI Corporation, stepped up and said, these don't belong to the embalmer. They can't sell these. These are ours. We are going to offer them back to the Presley family. Either we can destroy them or they can have them. At this point, the auction was canceled, and I didn't find record of whether they were returned to the family or destroyed. But the embalming report, our case report, was donated to the museum, the Museum of Funeral History in Houston, but was never put on display because the family had never authorized it to be. So they still are holding it there. So would you buy embalming or autopsy instruments if they were used on someone famous?